racy.
Yeah, it's definitely, you have some easier kill confirms for sure, but then it just kind of becomes a battle of the dash backers.
Yeah.
That's when I hate this matchup, is when, okay, we're both going to dash back 50 times and see
you've
who
got a
commits
grounded
first.
poke, and then you've got like a mid-aerial poke. They're both trying to just like slowly get in on each other. You're going to see a lot of what? Down tilts, nairs, and then
A
nairs.
lot. It's probably the main mix-up will be run-in, down tilt, run-in, nair, which we already see Reeve busted out the run-in, nair.
And what I've noticed is, you know, I played Grab earlier today, and I was asked by, you know, my co-commentator Ben, it was, what do you think the difference is between Reeve and Grab? Well, apparently Reeve gets into his opponent's brains and causes them to run off, because this is a set, apparently.
Might have a controller issue, but they are going to play it out.
Yeah.
I definitely saw Mikey shaking his head.
Yeah, and that just gets right into your dome. You know, you're like, oh, is my controller messing up? Like, you know, is it going to keep doing this? Like, if you're not certain in your movement, this game kind of becomes really annoying. But
Nice. Okay. Well, Mikey's at least got one stock now. It's only one stock difference, which honestly in this matchup, it's not. Of course, you know, one stock not a lead. This matchup, it's really, really not a lead.
This, however, I would think constitutes a lead.
But
this
we're game one.
Yeah,
that's
game
the
one.
solace, right?
Yeah, I think, you know, as an explosive player, like, what'd you say his name was? Mickey? What'd you say?
Mikey. It's Mike. So his name is
Mike.
MacDaddy, but his actual name is Mikey.
Like
but for stream,
that.
we'll keep it to MacDaddy.
Yeah, I always think about him as Mr. Beanie. He rocks
Mr.
sick
Bean.
beanies.
Yeah, he's always wearing a beanie.
But, you know, with an explosive character like Falcon, you can kind of see game one as like a hand warmer. You got to heat up most of the time. You got to figure out what your opponent's doing and try to like stab in a consistent way.
And you're getting Fountain out of the way, right? Like, let's not be too down about it.
Yeah.
After this, the only big counter pick is Yoshi's. And even then, if there's a game 5 situation or another stage, it's not terrible.
Yeah, like Battlefield's pretty neutral in this matchup, but I think just the way Reeve plays, which is very counter hit, very like put you in checkmate situations, I think is going to be very conducive to a good win in the edgeguard game. And he's just, oh my gosh!
You know, you said the difference between Grab and Reeve earlier?
Yeah.
That's one.
Yeah.
That's something that Reeve would always go for.
Reeve is swingy. Reeve is, he goes for the things that you want to see on the Smash.IUB Twitter.
Yeah.
Shannondorf's handling our social media, and I hope she gets that clip, because that was disgusting. Grab is like a bunch of needles slowly tearing your body apart, and Reeve is just like one huge sledgehammer.
Oh, wearing the Mang tag, because we are on twitch.tv/Mango.
Twitch.tv/Mango. And it's hopefully, you know, MacDaddy gets back in and he doesn't have as destitute of a start as he did last game, because he really is an excellent player, right?
Yeah, and we said earlier, MacDaddy is a Chicago player technically, but he's on both Chicago and Indiana PRs because he's just so active here.
Yeah.
So definitely, the hometown would like to see MacDaddy win.
For sure. I remember I played him at one of the mid lanes, and it was dazzling. I was just like, okay,
He puts on a show.
As soon as I touched the ground, I was like, ah, shit, am I going to die? And, you know, 60% of the time, yeah, that's exactly what would happen. But, yeah, right now, this is looking already way better. If he gets his edge guard.
Oh, I love that.
Out there, you know?
So many Marths will just hang out there with an extra side B, and that's not allowed. You can go out there and just, boom, hit him.
It's a very reactable move. It looks scary because Marth's kit is scary. But, oh, I love a good Raptor boost. Oh, goodness. Oh, this is really the blight of Falcon. Is when you get reversaled on the edge, it feels so terrible.
Yeah, because you want to hit him, right? You just want to go in there. You want to knee him, but you can't.
Oh, goodness. And it's good, you know, evening it up. You know, 69% isn't a lead, but it sure is nice to look at. But this...
It's an edge guard.
Yeah, I wonder, is this just a Marth killer situation? Oh.
Nice.
You know what? Gets there. It's like a longer Wizzy, you know? Instead of just doing the reverse knee, he just gets the grab.
Exactly. I just heard someone yell in the crowd. This is the only place where people get hyped for down throw forward air.
Yeah.
Falcon's got that privilege in him.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's the race car man. You know, you really want to root for the race car man doing fast things. And it's because there's so much electricity on the move, you know? It feels like it's cooler than it actually is.
I see a lot more respect coming out of Reeve now that MacDaddy has a bit of a lead, which I like to see. It's never really fun to see one player run the train on the other, but...
Yeah, it's weird. I feel like I don't see Reeve get a big opening, and then MacDaddy just dies. So I'm watching these huge combos from MacDaddy, and then somehow it's just a one-stock game.
I know every time you say there's a huge combo. I agree with you as a Falcon main. Huge combo. I know for a fact there's Marth mains out there rolling their eyes.
Yeah.
Every Marth main hates these combos. Oh, and so this is, I think this is kind of just kind of a Dreamland problem, because Reeve is sort of a combo head, I would say. But Dreamland, unfortunately, Like, Falcon gets like 30 extra health here, so it's just not always going to lead to kill.
That spacing on that get-up attack was insane. I'm loving how Reeve is keeping this persistent because he really don't want to let Falcon get to like 220 every stock on this stage. If you don't take any damage, like what's the harm?
Yeah, no harm, no rush. We got
So,
5.5 minutes.
This is the turning point, I think. I think right here, if Reeve clutches this out, I think it's looking kind of curtains for MacDaddy.
We're seeing a little bit more walling from Reeve, which is kind of stuffing MacDaddy. Yeah.
Oh.
Mixing up his defense a little bit, but this time doing the up tilt after his aerials.
Oh, that covered a lot of the options. Uh-oh. Is he?
He's dead.
He's dead.
He is dead.
Oh, my. See, that's really the double-edged sword of being as sick as someone like MacDaddy is. That is so close to being in the highlight reel.
If you're going to have some extra sauce, you can't get lost.
Exactly.
That is the risk.
You can't get lost in the sauce. They charge you extra for it, and it can be the end of your day.
Sauce is not free here. They will take it.
And Reeve's saying, yep, that's 2-0.
Now, granted, though, you know, it sucks being down 2-0, especially in that fashion. But if I am MacDaddy, I'm thinking, you know what? We kind of had that game almost. We just don't run off this time. We're good. We take game 3, which I truly think after that last showing, MacDaddy could do that this game.
And it's always important to know when you're mounting a huge comeback, this is like a huge thing in basketball, is like you can't get it all back at once. If you're down 24 points, you can't get 24 points in one shot. The MacDaddy's just got to focus on winning this game instead of thinking about, you know, Reeve's counter pick.
Yeah, exactly. Especially in this one, too, again, like, the counter picks aren't atrocious.
Yeah. But Reeve takes absolute control in the first stock, and if I'm MacDaddy, I kind of get in my head about things, and the tech chase just feels like agonizingly long, even if it's only like 1 or 2. Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think this is MacDaddy feeling the pressure a little bit, I say, as he gets a down throw knee. Yeah, I'm just seeing him rush in a little bit more now, as opposed to when he was sort of spacing around Reeve's aerials.
Yeah, it feels like Reeve's really just stuffing what MacDaddy wants to do and just doing whatever he wants to do. He's going for the highlight reel. He's going for the ankle breakers. He knows Mango's probably watching and the Mango Nation is watching, and Reeve's just cooking him up.
Yeah, he actually did. He did nair fade back into F smash, which is a Mango.
That is the Mango, and he is cooking this Mac. Oh, goodness.
Lots of good coverage from Reeve. Doesn't convert to much other than percent, though. Oh my gosh, yeah, I think he's just got feel for when MacDaddy wants to get the jump in.
Oh, that could have just been a roll-up, I'm pretty sure. But I think Reeve is playing with his food a little bit. Oh, that was cool.
He's trying to get Mango some subs right now. The latest stomp knee I've ever seen.
You could go out, get dinner, come back, and still get that knee. It's a very cool combo, and that's probably it.
That would be
that's
about
just a roll-up, yeah. Oh, never mind.
Unnecessary.
Okay, that's 5 subs.
Yeah.
Everybody hear that. Use your primes and such. Twitch.tv/Mango. That was for the Reeve combo. How do you feel in this situation? Have you been in this situation before?
Yeah, I've been in this situation. It's not impossible to do by any, because Falcon, you know, he really just needs a couple good hits to get the stock. Like that kind of.
Yeah. If he gets his edge guard, it's still in the realm of doable, but this is bad.
This is now in the no-no zone. This is now in where things are pretty
I think that's very apt, the no-no zone.
Yeah, and just there's not really a reason for Reeve to push a mix-up at all here, push any situation, so.
This is a very comfortable position. You're, what, up 2 games, 2 stocks?
I don't like seeing, so that run in nair into the corner is a very bad sign, because it's one of the last things you want to do as Falcon. But, you know, like you said earlier, just one thing at a time. I was saying this with Cadence earlier, but if you're in this situation, I don't care about the game. I just want to get a clip. I want to get a clip for Twitter, maybe a cool combo, and just build from there.
Yeah, get something, build a social media presence.
Nice.
Wizrobe liked this tweet. You
like,
know.
yeah, right here. You could get 0 to death, you know, get a couple Twitter likes.
Yeah. It's about the intangibles when you can't win the set. You know? It's about your Pyrrhic victories. See, Reeve's trying to get it back. It's kind of like they're trading star power in Guitar Hero. Oh, is he going to up him? Oh. What do you think?
There's him off.
Is this still so doable?
The worst part is actually for Reeve is if MacDaddy gets like 10 more %, he comes into that annoying %. We're just like, and there we go. He cleans it up with that smash.
Just a nice, good night. Humongous biceps, humongous tippers. That is what we get from the Reeve show.
We don't need to see the face.